There we go. That's better. Now I can see y'all. Let's see who shows up. As y'all know, these are usually my final thoughts of the evening. Hey, we got a like already. But like the title of the video, it's tonight's final thoughts. And I've decided I'm gonna start making a video every night at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have a live. So that's gonna be a norm for the channel from now on. So if you're new, please like and subscribe. My name is Clint Gage. I'm a mental and physical health advocate, but I also advocate for other things around the world. We talk about all kinds of stuff here. You know, honestly, tonight is probably going to be, well, I might just let you guys choose the topic if somebody shows up. Might let you guys choose the topic tonight and just see what goes. You know, tonight we might just go with the flow. That's always fun. See what everybody's up to. I know my homeboy Flight 90, he sent me a hell of a banner for my channel. I mean, he sent me an incredible piece of artwork. It's just amazing. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. I'm going to figure out how to put it on onto my channel here real soon as a banner. Kind of saved in every which way possible. But it's got dinosaurs in it. It's got giant fucking mushrooms. It's got a badass soldier in the background, guys. It's going to be cool. And it was inspired by the poster behind me, which is neat because this is my friend's poster. But when I get a chance, I'm going to have the image that Flight 90 sent to me actually placed onto either a blanket or a piece of cloth like this myself. And it's going to be my new banner for my background. And I hope you guys enjoy it. He worked hard on it, guys, and it looks fantastic. So we're going to have a new banner soon. Beetlejuice in the house. What's up? Hope I don't say your name too many times. Hey, I turn away for a few seconds. We got 10 people. What's up, everybody? This is Final Thoughts with Clint Gage. And hiya. I cannot read the letters on your name, but hiya, how you doing? My name is Clint Gage, like I said. This is my final thoughts of the evening. And I'm basically seeing what you guys are wanting to choose as a topic to talk about. Normally I talk about physical mental health, but today, recently I've been talking about medications in schools and stuff like that. Do I sell potions? No, I don't sell potions. I am a pagan, but I don't sell potions. I do sell runes and walking staffs and swords, however, as well as hunting knives and things of that sort. I'm a swamp rat from Southeast Texas, and I love the style and I love the look. That's funny you should ask if I sell potions. I have been known to make holistic remedy medicines before. What are you doing to that? To this? Oh, I'm trying to quit smoking. Tell me a spell, a shit wizard. You looking good, brother. Hello, channel. What about Jesus? Hello, brother. How are you doing, bro? What's up? I'm a police officer. Nothing much, John. How are you doing, sir? Thank you for your service. We need people like you. Asking if bro sells potions is wild. What's up, Heating GT? Actually, guys, Locust. Okay. Nice to meet you, Locust. They call me Gator. But guys, I've been sitting here for a while. I talked about medications in schools. Um, I talked about how they over medicate kids. Now I'm going to talk about how sometimes they under medicate people that are adults, believe it or not. We have some adults out there that have a good night, sweetheart. That was my niece, by the way. We have some adults out there that are really, really, what about Jesus? Um, honestly, I do believe that there was a man named Jesus. Bro, my name is Jack. Nice to meet you. You look like a lumberjack. I get that sometimes. Uh, you guys are awesome. Thank y'all for joining. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. I make videos every single day. I tell you how life is with somebody with schizophrenia. It's a trip, guys. I'm always smiling. I'm always having fun. You know, I love to take you guys on this journey. We've got some wonderful people that will hopefully join us here soon, such as a man named Flight 90. He's really great. He made me a new banner for my channel. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be working on a walking staff as soon as I could get my yard cleaned up. We had some people do some vandalism, but we're going to get it taken care of. You know, do I hunt? Your outfit makes me just think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. And what's my favorite food? All right, my favorite food is barbecue. Doesn't matter what it is. And yes, I'm a hunter. I'm a fisher, and I'm a gardener. Do I realize there is our minds? They clin extremely under medicated adults here too. Yeah, guys, you know that is true, man. Because you know I'm a schizophrenic, and I have to find other outlets for me to be able to get through my problems. And I have found that through here on YouTube talking with you guys, and also through crafting. I do blacksmithing. I do wood carving. I do a lot of artwork on here, guys. I also draw. I have a book I'm working on. So I've got a lot of things on my plate, guys. And it's amazing that all of y'all popped in. You know, it's incredible to have new people on the show. I love getting to meet new people from around the world. So tell me where y'all are from. You know, if drop a like, drop a subscription, you know, hit that bell icon, and let's come join the Knights. That's awesome. I subscribed. Hey, thank you, man. That's great. What about Jesus, and are you a brother in Christ? John, actually, I was raised to be what's known as an ossetrine, which means that I am of the Norse pagan faith. I follow Odin and Freya and Thor and all of them. It's how I was raised. I do appreciate Christians. I am friends with many Christians. I do not judge. I prefer knowledge and understanding over judgment. You're welcome. Alabama, I've been meaning to come to a chat. I've just been busy. Sorry, brother. Hey, Amber, you're great. You really are. And you're very welcome, Heating. You know, I'm sorry if I forget y'all's names, but hey, thank you so much for what you're doing. You know, you guys are helping a really big cause here. You see, when I eventually start getting paid, I'm only taking enough for what I need to live. The rest is actually going to be going towards charity and things of that sort, because I want to help people. That's what this channel is about. I've been through a lot in my life, and I don't want people to suffer the way I have. And yet here I am sitting here smiling. You know, I smile because of that. I smile because there's too much pain in the world. I smile because there's people that are unhappy. I smile because I can help. And so can you guys. You know, that's what our channel's about. Oklahoma, hey. I'm actually from Southeast Texas. Someone is behind you. You know, To be fair, man, there's a lot of people behind me. There's my ancestors. They're all behind me all the time. There's my grandfathers, my grandmothers. They're all standing behind me. So you're right. There's someone behind me. Well, I'm glad you managed to make it, and I'm glad you're liking it eating. Welcome to the group. That's good and important. Not going to push it on you. Have you heard the gospel? Actually, yes, I have. You see, although I was raised Odinist, I read the Bible. I've been to church. I went to church for 5 years straight. So I know Christianity in and out. It's a wonderful religion. It's a wonderful ideology, just like mine is as well. And I'm just more comfortable where I'm at. Be right back. All right, man. I'll check you in a little bit. But yeah, I'm just more comfortable where I'm at because, and I'm not uncomfortable to say it that I am Norse pagan, because more people should be more open about who they are. When it comes down to soul searching and truly figuring out who you are, you're going to learn things about yourself. And one thing I learned is I'm comfortable as an Asatru. And that's what the Norse pagan faith is it's called Asatru. And I'm more comfortable that way. I love the craftsmanship to it. I love the training for combat with it. The everything about it. It's a wonderful, beautiful religion. It really is. And I have a friend that's a Muslim as well, and we get along. And she's a wonderful person. So I hope that you as a Christian, John, will stay around. Because, we could use people of every faith here in the Knights. All right. So, does anybody else have any other questions? What's everybody doing tonight? What did everybody eat for dinner? I had homemade ham with green beans with some sausage in it, and then we threw in some cornbread. Oh man, it was beautiful. What up, Eating? Nice to see you back. We was just sitting here talking. I think I scared John away. Oh, I did not. Yeah, I am eating good food. I might be poor, but we're hunters, like I said earlier. I got some good hogs this year, so homemade glazed honey ham. Oh yeah. Been hyper fixated on some seafood lately, so lobster bisque and fresh French bread. That sounds bomb. All right, I've never had lobster bisque, but I've always wanted to. But I love lobster. All right, I love seafood. Being raised this close to Louisiana and being a swamp rat, all right, seafood is a staple of your diet. Good old crawfish boil, good old crab boil. That is a staple of the diet I was raised on. A lot of wild caught game, mostly fish, but we did hunt a lot. We had a lot of deer. We had a lot of hog. We had some cattle on our farm. We did a lot. It was a lifestyle. Go ahead. Go ahead, sweetie. I know. I cleaned up. We're training a puppy. But anyhow, it's good to see. It's good, not too sweet. And yes, I love a good crawfish boil. Oh yeah, man. A good crawfish boil ain't nothing like it. Sitting around with the family with a good old big old giant pot of crawfish. You have yourself a little bit of etouffee. You throw in a little bit of jambalaya, and then you throw a little bit of alligator on the pit. And man, you got a good old time. And I mean that's how simple life, guys. A simple life is very rewarding. A lot of people don't think it is. But simple hunting, fishing, and growing, your own food and everything, chicken, stuff like that. It's a very rewarding life because you'll realize how much money you save. You really do save a lot of money because a box of shells is a lot less than a cart full of meat nowadays. A shopping cart full of meat's like some people's whole paychecks. Yes, I craft a lot of things. Heating GT. Yes, sir. It's the best. I love seafood. But one of my favorite seafood is octopus. Oh my god, I can eat a whole one. But yeah, as a crafter, heating GT, I'm a bush crafter, blacksmith, leather worker, bone crafter, and wood carver. I got bored a lot as a kid, so I learned a lot of skills. You see, we didn't have internet, we didn't have video games or anything like that with me growing up. I just got a cell phone at 37. I just came out of the woods, guys. So you guys are seeing a fresh, true backwater homeboy here, that's really learning everything for the first time. Oh yeah, I do a lot of crafts. In fact, if y'all give me just a few seconds, all of y'all that are new here, please stay. And if you are new, like and subscribe. I'll be right back. I've got some drawings to show all you new folks. Alrighty. Since I don't recognize some of our newcomers, you're doing great. Thank you, Amber. Since I don't recognize a lot of our newcomers, I haven't seen anybody here, so I'm going to go on ahead and show y'all something that I've showed the other people that have come through, which is my artwork. Good night. Again. These are things from the perspective of a schizophrenic, all right? When you're a child and you got to go to a mental institution, it can be terrifying. So you see things in a scary way, dreams become very vivid and realistic. Textures can actually take on shape and be able to talk. Even something as simple as a shadow can show you something amazing. But sometimes, unfortunately, it can make you see yourself as a monster. However, you can rise above it and become strong. And that's just a small amount of my art. Thank you. That's just a small amount. I've got a lot more, actually. I'm illustrating the book I'm writing. It's a pretty neat little novel about a young man trying to stop an apocalypse while suffering from seeing things that others don't. And he can't figure out why. By the end of the novel, he does. So look for Blackened Hills, the Scribesman's Journal. Hopefully it'll be coming out next year. See you later, Heating GT. But hopefully it'll come out next year. And maybe I can become an author as well. So we're hoping for that as well. But, there's a lot of amazing things that... See you later. Bye-bye, bro. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. For anyone who's new here, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. All that jazz really helps us out around here. We're the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. We're here to help everybody. We like to talk about all kinds of topics. Uh, Me personally, my favorite topic to talk about is current issues in the world that need to be fixed. Like, for instance, homeless veterans. You know, thank you, Amber. Thank you so much. Um, but like, homeless veterans is a big topic of mine. You know, we could easily fix that situation by building small communities of tiny homes and placing the veterans there. So that way they have somewhere to live, guys, until they can get on their feet. You know, a lot of them just need that. And then you got homeless folks that need the same thing. They just need somewhere to get on their feet. So here I advocate for the people that nobody else will. And I tell the truths that nobody else wants to tell. You know, for instance, your doctor's not really there to help you. He's there to make money off of you, and he's there to push pills on you. It just so happens he helps you in the process, you know. And I hate to say it that way, but somebody who spent their entire life in the medical system, I know. You know, it's rather rough. Yeah, I went through several different medications that really messed me up a few times before I found the right one to work on my epilepsy. Um, it wasn't easy, but we got through it. Um, Now we're trying to find the right antibiotics to help a friend of mine that I live with and help out because he's actually dying. He has uh, sepsis in his system because of an infection in his bones, and the doctors won't treat it, and we're fighting to get him treated. You know, because he needs some pain management, he needs some better antibiotics, and they're just not one to help, guys, and it's not right. So he's the kind of people I fight for. That's why I live with him. That's why I help out with his family. That's why I help out with his house. You know, it's my job to take care of other people. And I honestly believe, as a human being, it is our jobs to take and care for those who can't care for themselves. You know, it's not, don't call it a herd mentality, call it common courtesy, something we've lost throughout the years. You know, it's no longer common courtesy, it's just courtesy. Just like there's no longer common sense, there's just sense. You know, and I believe in a world that's one voice, one heart, one song, where everybody can stand up side by side and say that they're brothers and sisters. I believe in a world where religion, color, you know, geographical location, it doesn't matter. You're all human. Oh, I know you're not kidding. I hope he gets the help he needs because that's what took my wife actually. So I know how bad it can be. You're like a champion for the broken, the lost, and the damned. Thank you very much. You know, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a champion for those who have no champion. And you're very welcome. You know, it's amazing to see somebody who appreciates the work that I'm trying to do because most people don't understand it. Most people will scroll past. They'll sit here and listen for 5-10 minutes and then they'll go away. And it's because nobody wants to sit here and listen to me blab for an hour, which I understand. Um, but to seriously sit there and watch somebody that you love like a brother suffer through something that you saw personally, I can only imagine what it would be like if it was my wife. You know, I'm single. You know, I've been single for a long time. I'm probably going to stay single. You know, that's just how it is. There's not very many women that are attracted to the beard. That and it didn't help that I lived 5 miles away from nowhere for forever. So we gonna see. Maybe this old swamp rat can get him a bride, but man, I feel for you, and I really, you'll be in my prayers, man. You know, especially your wife. Hey, what's up? My lady loves my beard. I figured she would fly in 90. What's up, Max, dude? I still got to try to figure out how to put that banner up, man. I'm still freaking out about that thing, dude. If I can't get it on my channel, I'm damn sure getting it on a piece of cloth and putting it on up as my banner for the rest of my videos, because that was awesome. You know, for those of y'all who don't know, my moderator here, Flying 90, he made me a banner to put up for my YouTube channel. It says my name. It's got a big old dinosaur in it. It's got giant glowing mushrooms. It's fan freaking tastic. And in the background, it has a soldier. Now, I wasn't a soldier. I tried to be. I got blown up. But not all warriors are soldiers. Some warriors fight at home. Oh, I'm doing good, man. Shout out, dude. Shout out, Wag. Marlo, how's my buddy? But anyway, so yeah, that's something, guys, that we have lost as community. That's something we've lost as common sense. It's something we've lost as, common courtesies, compassion. If you have compassion, you have understanding. If you have understanding, then you have peace. Because if you can understand each other, there's no reason to hate each other. Give me just a few seconds. I've got to get a drink. Yeah. All right. I will. All right, guys, hold on. I just got a request from my friend. Get up, dogs. Come on, guys. Get up, guys. Get up. All right, guys. Sorry I was gone for so long. My roommate had a request. Okay, so we don't have any other responses. All right. Now, but as I was getting at, I spoke earlier about undermedicated adults. A lot of my fellow people with disabilities and mental problems are undermedicated. They don't give you what you need. And the reason being is because you are not rich enough to afford it. So instead, they're just going to give you what they want. And honestly, guys, that's not cool. Because I'm telling you right now, some people aren't like me. Some people can't push through their shit. But yeah, some people can't push through their shit. Hi, Beth. What's up, Miss Beth? How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm taking my medication right now. Anyway, we were talking about undermedicated adults that are in poverty right now, Miss Beth. And what I mean, I know what you mean. Thank goodness I can. They had me on hospital not too long ago. Didn't ask me one question about my mental status. Put me on a bunch of bipolar medicine and said bye. And you see, that's what I'm getting at, buddy. That's what I'm getting at, man. Come on, Shut. Come on, baby. They, oh, you gonna steal the show from me, Shuckers? You gonna steal the show from me, Shucker Puppers? Huh? Sorry, guys. Man, I can push through. Sorry. No, I understand, man. Um, and you know they under medicate some people that need it, like my buddy. He really badly needs some new antibiotics, and they keep putting him on the same ones. He's been on the same ones for 5 years. Guys, you build up immunities to antibiotics rather quickly. So by putting him on the same one for 5 years, you know, you end up building immunities and they don't work. So with him having MRSA and being septic and also having a bone infection that I can't pronounce, um, it's just awesome. It's awful. He's in so much pain, guys, and they won't give him any medication. They won't give him nothing. You know, they won't even try to help. They tell him he looks too good for someone in that situation, and that's bullcrap. That is absolute bullcrap. Um, yeah, it is. It's just wrong, guys. Because if someone's in this much pain, because this man wakes up every morning screaming, I mean screaming, and I have to sit back and cry because that's all I can really do. He's my best friend. He's my brother, and he's in so much pain, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I can't get these doctors to work right. I can't get these doctors to do what they're supposed to do. You know, we've called who we're supposed to call, and they said that he's just in too good a shape, or he's in too bad a shape, and there's nothing they can do about it. And that's ridiculous. There is somebody out there that can fix my friend. There's a doctor out there that can fix him. Maybe not his back. He may not be able to walk ever again because a wreck at 120 miles an hour can do a number on you. But he may be able to survive the infection. He may be able to live through the MRSA. He may be able to quit having pain, you know. But no, they're not going to do that for him because it's not in the budget for them. And what I mean by that is it's not profitable for them because it's in the budget. But it's not going to make them no money, guys. And unfortunately, that's killing my friend, you know. And luckily, I'm the peaceful man I am now. Because the old me from a few years ago would have been grabbing a handful of buckshot and finding somebody to fix it. People with MS don't usually look sick, but they are in horrible pain, so they are just bad docs. No, I totally understand. Have you called the medical board if you in your state? I would have their license pulled, and I've done it before. What's the solution? Let's see. Pharmaceutical industry doesn't create cures; they create customers. That's very true. Double tap the screen. Fire. Oh, thank you. Somebody really. Yes, Miss Beth. The solution that we have found is honestly we're probably going to have to go to court. Just get this doctor to do what he's going to have to do. You know, and it's sad because he took the Hippocratic Oath. He's supposed to do what he's supposed to do. But because there's not, they're just saying that there's nothing really that they can do or that they won't do it, you know, they're letting him die. And it breaks my heart to see it. I've got to watch him go through it every single day, guys. He makes himself sick every single day because he still, even though he's in that wheelchair, he still refuses to not cook for his family. He still cooks for his family. He still cleans, even though that's my job. He takes it from me. And you know what? I let him have it because it makes him feel good. Even though it makes him sick at the end, he personally, his pride feels better. Now I've got to sit back and take care of him for a while after that. But you know what? My pleasure, my honor, my friend. That is what I do. And I'm actually trying to talk him into trying to do a live chat with you guys with me at the same go. So maybe one day we can do a Q&A session sitting down with my friend. But for right now, I'm trying to convince some guys and see what we can do. But I do have some really cool news coming up real soon. I don't know exactly when, but coming up real soon, I'm setting up an interview between me and my stepmom. And my stepmom is a severe epileptic, and she has severe mental issues and everything from brain damage, and has had a hard life herself. And she herself is going to sit down with us and tell us how much she takes and how much her medications are, and exactly on what her experiences with the medical industry are right now, having a low income, because she herself survives off of Social Security, just the same way I do. And just the same way I do, she makes too much in her original check, but brings home too little because of other payments that she has to make due to, I think it's student loans. But she brings home too little money to actually survive, but she makes too much money to be able to get help. And it's ridiculous, guys. If any of y'all are new here, because you see our numbers are jumping up, if any of y'all are new here, please like and subscribe. My name is Clint Gage. I am an advocate for mental physical health. But I talk about a lot of other projects and topics as well. There's a lot of things, though, that are going around that could easily be fixed. Like the problems in LA. Aside from the wildfires, which I don't know if somebody started it or not, but aside from the wildfires, the homelessness and the gunfire and the war zone that Trump has made it could be easily shut down. You could do this a lot simpler, guys. You ain't got to go to war with half of LA. They're already having enough troubles with the fires, guys. And yet he's done this. Both of you are good men. I'll keep y'all in my prayers. And no, not Christian, but I still pray. You know what? I agree with you. I pray too, man. I might not be Christian, but I pray. Odin walks with me, and Odin is a god of knowledge and poetry and wisdom and war. But I believe in the knowledge, the wisdom, and the poetry before the war. Because if you don't know, I can be quite flamboyant sometimes when I speak, but that's part of being a writer. That's just my little way of doing things. However, when it comes down to serious situations, well, we got Flight 90. Should create a positive vibe Discord channel. We can keep the vibes alive even when Clint isn't live. You know what? That's a great idea, 90. That's a great idea, man. This dude's got a brain on him, man. He got a beard on him too, dude. He's got a beard better than mine. I'm telling you, that dude down to here. Which, believe it or not, folks, beard used to be down to here. Hair used to be down to here. I had to have a cut before I went into the Army. However, I didn't make it all the way through basic, like I've said before. I had an accident. In order to graduate basic training back in 2010, it's changed since then. You had to throw 2 live grenades, and one guy threw it behind him, and I was caught in the blast. Luckily, I climbed up underneath the striker, and a grenade blows up and out. But the concussive force destroyed my inner left ear. And it was terrifying. I mean, a bomb went off in front of me. It was terrifying. I didn't throw it. It was, I didn't know where it came from. All I know was, crap, I'm going to die. I still have nightmares about it. But I made it through. Extra energy tonight after editing my vlog. I'll see what I can do. All right. Yeah, help each other out, man. But, excuse me. Choked on my own spit for a second. Yeah, guys, that was an experience, and since then, that concussive energy and that brain damage from me smashing my head into a tire is actually what's caused me to become me. You know, it's what's given me a more positive outlook on life because I survived. And I look back on all that I survived. And I'm like, holy crap, dude, I should be dead. Like, capital dead, and yet here I am, able to talk to you guys, able to spread the word of kindness, able to spread the need for joy and love and happiness all throughout the world. Are you a fan of the band Tool? They have a song called The Patient, and the line, "But I'm still here," really hits home with me. Maybe it will with you. Actually, Flying 90, I have heard that song. Dude, I'm a metalhead. I'm a metalhead, and a good EDM song isn't bad for me either. So, yes, I've heard Tool, and yes, I've heard the song "The Patient," and it was really great. You're right. That song really hits hard. Sorry you went through that, Clint. I sent it for the range, but then my mother added me, so went through all the testing, all the physical, everything, and then that was when that was still enforced. But at least you still volunteered to serve. Sorry, outed. Oh, you're good, man. Um, I still tried, yeah. My whole family was military growing up. My grandfather was Vietnam veteran. My other grandfather was a World War II veteran. I have family that was in the Civil War, family that was in the American Indian War, family that was in the American Revolution. And then when you go to the rest of my family, we're all warriors. So that was why I took up the idea from a movie called The Peaceful Warrior. If you look at that film, it's a great concept because you can be a fighter, you can be strong, you can be unstoppable, and be peaceful. Look at Shaolin monks, guys. Those guys are brick shit houses. Try to knock one over. But at the same time, they're some of the sweetest people. They'll shake your hand, they'll treat you with love. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. We're talking about, well, we're just talking. I'm just a yakking. But yeah, these people live by kindness, wisdom, and knowledge. And the world respects them. All the world respects the Shaolin monk. And if we start adapting to that kind of a concept of accept all, love all, we are one, more people would be less hateful, would be less angry. You wouldn't have a need for a gang. You wouldn't have a need for a prison. You wouldn't have a need for rehab facility of any kind. All you need is just a neighbor. Because these under-medicated adults that are walking around nowadays that need medicines but can't seem to get them, or can't get the right ones because they can't afford them. These people, they don't deserve your pity. They don't deserve your hatred. They don't deserve your judgment. They deserve your understanding. They deserve your kindness. They deserve your compassion. They deserve you to look at it from their perspective. I'm sick. I can't help it. And when you can understand that, guys, it makes it so much easier. It's just like when you look at somebody that does something weird, like a Muslim praying to the east during a certain time. Guys, that's not weird. That's just who they are. That's their ideologies. Same here, brother. Like Hacksaw Ridge. Nah, I got you. 100% right. Recently, people have restored my faith in humanity like you and Zen. Zen Doodler. That's right. I thought I recognized you for somewhere. Zen Doodler is an amazing woman, guys. If y'all get a chance, go Go watch her. She does incredible artwork with Sharpies. And she's really sweet. She's very beautiful. So go check out Zen Doodler. You know, she always got to give her a shout out. She's a dear, sweet friend of mine. There's a situation going on right now, guys. And this situation is we've been blinded. We've been blinded by cell phones. We've been blinded by technology. We've been blinded by, we've been in bondage, not so much blinded. We've been in bondage by disseparation. We've been separating ourselves from each other. We think that, oh, you're black and you're from the hood. I'm white and I'm from the rich side of town. I can't hang out with you. No, you might want to hang out with that boy. Because you know what? When you go walking through the damn hood, if you got his respect and he's somebody, they're going to leave you be. Trust me, I've done it. I gave a roasted catfish to a guy in the hood one time, and that dude, man, I didn't have to worry about nothing. I'm a white boy, okay? So I can't even throw a basketball. Come on, guys. But I can swing a sword. Anyway, so yeah, man, be nice to that kid from the hood. You see that guy sitting there eating lunch by himself. Go sit down with him. Go talk with him. He might be so smart that by the time you get done being best friends with this guy, he's got you passing high school with a 4.0 GPA average. And all you did was sit down with a kid and eat. The little Down syndrome boy that's in school, that's sitting in the lunchroom all by himself. Go sit with that man and chill with him. Dude, Down syndrome kids sometimes are so much fun. Down syndrome people can be fun. They're so happy most of the time. And not only that, but they always maintain this, hey, let's go have fun attitude. They're going to do something to make you smile. And it's amazing. Say hi to an autistic child. You ain't got to say it to his face. Just write it down on a piece of paper and hand it to him as you pass by. Or tell his mom to tell him for you to say hi. It makes their day whenever they realize that people care. You see someone with MS or something like that. Say hi. How you doing, beautiful? They feel so much better. I know I went through Walmart the other day and I seen a woman who had this little girl, and she had obviously was born with Down syndrome. And I looked dead at her and I said, well, aren't you the sweetest, most beautiful thing God ever made? And when I said that, she grinned from ear to ear with her little pebble spout on the top of her head and ran to her mama saying, Mama, 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 it's Santa Claus. And I died laughing because I was wearing a red shirt. So, you know what, guys? I was Santa Claus for a day. I walked around and went shopping with that little girl, was talking about toys and everything like that because she thought I was Santa Claus. And it was so much fun. She wanted to tell me all about her Barbies and all about her dollies. And she was just the sweetest little thing. And I'll never forget that. That is a memory that I will keep with me forever. And her mother was smiling from ear to ear because her daughter thought she was helping Santa Claus go shopping for her. And you know what? That's cool. That's something that makes my heart thump still. And so what if people don't like my beard? I love it. It gets the right attention, Oh, yeah, man, it was gorgeous. That little girl was so happy. She was bouncing around and running, Mama, Mama, Mama. Santa said he was going to try to get me this. Santa said he was going to try to get me that. And Mom's looking at me like, But but you know what? I guarantee you that little girl is gonna run to her school and say she met Santa, and I'll have changed her life, and that makes me happy. You know, I had one little boy when I was going fishing once thought I was Sasquatch. I ain't even joking. Thought I was Bigfoot. I said I'm a little short. He said that's okay. You're hairy enough, and I died laughing. So I pretended I was Bigfoot for the little guy. Playing with children is so much fun. You learn so much from them, and they teach you things that you forgot. How to pretend, how to love unconditionally. You know, if I could get the world to love like a child, to love the way a child loves, there wouldn't be anybody out there that fought. There wouldn't be anybody out there that needed anything, because everybody would understand the old golden rule: sharing is caring. They'd understand the old golden rule: friendship is power. Whatever happened to the old cartoons like He-Man, where he would sit there at the end of it and he'd be like, remember kids, friendship is power, and stuff like that. They don't do that anymore, man. They don't have your after school special anymore for these kids. Instead, you've got SpongeBob. Boom. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Also, if you could apologize and apologize the way children do and move on, it'd be a lot better. Yeah, that is true. If you could apologize wholeheartedly like a child does, and accept an apology wholeheartedly like a child does, then the world would be better. You wouldn't have these celebrities that get their entire lives canceled because they made one slip up. I'm sorry. I know Roseanne wasn't the nicest woman on the planet, but she didn't deserve to lose her entire career over one slip up. She tried to apologize. She's a cranky old biddy. So was my grandma. And she would have made that situation way worse too. They'd have canceled her in a heartbeat. But that was Barbara Jean Norton. That was just who she was. She grew up a different way. I'm glad you like that, Preet. Anyway, let me get my tropical punch here. This really has helped me quit smoking, guys. If you actually want to quit, try a non-nicotine vape. It helps with the cravings when they happen every now and then. All right. So we got about 7 minutes left, guys. So I've got some my actual final thoughts. There's a couple other people I want to give a shout out to. I want to give a shout out to Miss Roma Army. I'm trying to get in touch with her, guys. She saved my life. If it wasn't for Miss Chloe Roma and the Roma Army, then y'all wouldn't be having me sitting here talking to y'all right now, because I almost ate a 38. It wasn't until I found her channel and she started saying the things I needed to hear. And guys, she's one of the biggest inspirations behind my channel. She might be kind of, hey, bitch, what did you just say? And I'm more, hey, guys, what's going on? But, she's a great woman. If y'all can, please forward my videos to her. I really want to get in contact with her. Let's see what people have said real quick. Wasn't she also an ambient too when she tweeted all that? Another, I don't know, Flying 90. I really don't. Preet, it's we got about 7 minutes before I'll be shutting her down because I have to take care of my friend. Can I say that thing that you need to hear? What is that, Preet? Ah, you love Roma Army. That's cool. Did you hear Roseanne Barr is actually in the Billboard #1 rap song a few weeks ago, rapping. So she's now a rap artist. Roseanne's a rap artist? Huh. I guess she does dish songs because she's pretty good at telling people off. So we got it, brother. All right, thank you. Shit, I don't know what I need to hear. Am I doomed? Preet, you're never doomed, bro. You're never doomed, man. I'll tell you what. Here's something I can promise you. I make lives every day. Come on here. Talk to me, man. Anytime you need something. Tell me what's wrong. You unfortunately caught us at the end of the video, brother. But always, I'm always here. You know, come talk to me, man. I will always give you a hand. And it'll always be okay. You can come out on on top of anything. Just use your heart. Use your heart and listen to your head. You'll be just fine. I make lives. I make live videos because I have over 50 subscribers. Let's see. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the link. What comes to your mind when you see the background? Oh, the background behind me? What comes to my mind is the world that I had created. X tier. It's a beautiful place. It's golden. It's a silver and emerald planet. And that's why I love this background. That's why I used it. Because that's my world, is X tier. That's my happy place. It's where my book is based at. It's where my game is based at that I created. It's a big deal for me. That's why I like this painting so much. That's why I chose it for a background. And I'm glad you guys seem to love it so much. What's the worst thing I've ever done? All right, Preet. You'll dig into the feels a little bit here, bro. In 2014, I was made to sign my rights over for my children. And that was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Not just mentally, but physically, it hurt me for months. It still hurts. Every time their birthday rolls around, I spend the whole day crying. So that is the worst thing I've ever done, was to let my babies go and to never see them again. That hurt a lot. Why did I lose my children, and what does that mean? What I mean by everything will be okay, brother, is that there's nothing you can't face, man. You've got all the strength you need, and you're way more powerful than you think, dude. Your strength will always last beyond your last breath, no matter what happens. You are far stronger than what you'll ever believe. And it's because you have more in you than what you're used to using. Everybody does. You got to learn how to tap into it. That's that willpower, brother. You got to learn how to use it, man. And as far as what happened, I lost a court case with my first wife. That's how I lost my children. She used my conditions as a schizophrenic epileptic to take my children away. And I lost them. That's pretty much it. I lost a court case. I still pay child support, but I can't see them. I don't mind talking about them flying 90. It's honestly okay. Heavy questions is what this channel's all about. I'm an open book, bro. Uh, I don't care. It was a bit. It was a bit of a hard thing, a hard pill to swallow and say, but it's the truth. You know, it's what happened, guys. I'm not ashamed of it, but it hurt. And I do think it was the worst thing I ever did. I think the best thing I ever did was move in over here and start helping my friend Aaron. There's not much that's ever happened in my life, to be honest, aside from traveling, you know. Thank you very much, Flying. You know, and you're okay, GGA. I know you said your name wasn't Amber, but you're all good, GGA. You're just fine. That was a perfectly okay question. Um, Sorry to hear that you will not hear that in India. Here in North America, I see these divorces and couples fighting over children. This is so evil. I would never marry a North American woman. That's why I choose to stay single now, man. That Preet. That is why I choose to stay single. American women now are not worth the time or the effort. Um, to a degree. There are some good ones out there, but I ain't found one yet. When I do, I'll let you know. But there are some good ones out there. Hey, don't apologize for what you are. You are what you are. And you don't seem like a typical girl. You know, if you are, if that is what you were saying, you don't seem like one because, you know, typical women, they take one look at me and they run. And that's not because of anything other than I just look super hickish. And I'm short and I'm kind of chunky. You know, I can't go skinny dipping. I have to chunky dunk. But anyway, um, and no, I gave up on white chicks and found myself a Latina. Heyo. And no, you're right. My name is Amber, but in June's channel, it was Stephanie. And then I changed it to Amber. Stephanie's gorgeous, gothic angel. And that's what it stands for. Of course, then Zen. Okay. Yeah, Zen is a beautiful woman. What city am I in, Preet? I'm in a small town called Coots, Texas. Little bitty place. But yeah, you can't even find Coots, Texas on a map of Texas. That's how small it is. We're a little bitty town. You blink, you're through it. We got like 3 gas stations, and that's about it. We're a logging town and a hunting community. Plan to visit Dallas in the near future. Oh man, I'm like 9 hours away from Dallas, bro. That's a trip. You know, I'm Southeast Texas. That's Northeast Texas, I believe, or North Central Texas. I haven't been to Dallas in a minute. But that's a vacation. That's you're going there for a week. For work, first off, I do YouTube. I help a friend of mine with his house that's paraplegic, and I do arts and crafts. That's what I do for my work. Hey man, I don't know who you are, but YouTube has been recommending me your shorts for a week or two now. No idea why, though I thought I'd come in and say hi. Sweet background, by the way. All right, digital. Thank you, man. My name is Clint Gage. All right, I'm a mental and physical health advocate. Plus, I help out anybody, honestly, who needs it. And I thank you for the background, man. I'm a schizophrenic epileptic, so I see shit similar to this, and it just makes me feel comfortable. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you like and subscribe. It's nice to have you on the show, man. Welcome aboard. We're called the Knights. I actually am considered the good son out of the group. My sister, unfortunately, is a drug addict, but I just really didn't get along with my stepmom, and that's the reason why I ended up homeless when I was 16. But I still graduated high school. Uh, I tried college. It didn't work out because I just failed. But now I'm trying YouTube, and we're gonna see how that goes. Other than that, I'm just a good old fashioned hard blue collar worker. My dad's still alive. He lives right up the road. He's retired. He's now a professional whitetail deer hunter, and that's about all he does. He's just hunt deer, and I hunt deer, hogs, and alligator and squirrel. But my dad is a bit of a hard ass. He's kind of mean sometimes, but he means well. He's just got anger management issues. Our relationship's pretty good. And yes, my biological mother is all right. She lives in my hometown that I grew up in. She's really busy, so I don't see her very often. But I try to. I call her when I can. She supports my channel. She's very happy about it. She likes the fact that I found something I'm passionate about that's working for me. You guys are amazing. Like I've said before, I thank all of y'all that are in here. I've never had this active of a chat. You guys are amazing. Please like and subscribe. For my ladies out there, you girls are absolutely gorgeous. Thank y'all so much. I could not do this without you guys. I couldn't help the world without people like you. Let's see what else we got. My grandma and I took a trip, usually once a year through Texas. So if I stop by, you going to make me some alligator, right? You know what, Amber? If I have some, I will. Hunting season's this August. I got to see if I can afford my license. And then I got to get a new boat because mine's got a hole in it. I caught too big of one. And he tried to come up through the bottom. And that's actually how I lost my glasses. I'm supposed to have glasses on, which is why I'm squinting. They fell right in his mouth and he swallowed them. 16 was a rough time to be homeless. I'm just glad I was a survivalist. There is no good time to be homeless. It's all bad. The only thing that was good for me was the freedom. That was all. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up here. What up, Ghost? Doing good. Both my biologicals are alive. And my stepmother, my dad and my mom divorced. And my stepmom married my dad a few years after that. And yeah, we never really got along. I love reptiles. She was terrified of them, and she thought I was evil because of that. I don't. Yeah, that. So yeah, that's basically It was rough growing up, but 6 years I lived off the river. I caught all my own food. I never panhandled, not once. I didn't ask anybody for a dime. I took care of myself. And I didn't even stink. I was the only hobo that took a shower, although it was cold water from the river, but it worked. Do you like when Tank and Cass go live? Dude, I love when Tank and Cass go live. I'm always there for them guys, man. If I miss a live from them, I get pissed. I always love talking to Tank, man. Tank and Cass is my homie. Um, he helped me grow quite a bit. And that's why I always promote him. Have you? Oh, no, I never did hop a train. I always walked. I was always kind of scared I'd fall asleep on the train and fall off. Yeah, it does make my day a lot better when I get to see Tank and Cass. Well, guys, I actually got to get off of here. It's 10 o'clock. It's just about bedtime. So I'll be seeing you guys later. And love all y'all. Take care of yourself. Remember, love your mama, love your papa, love yourself. Be kind and always find a way to help. Check y'all later, fellas. Bye. I'm coming.